Lights, cameras, action, go! Hey Olive, what? It's tea time. Everybody tuning in like it's prime time. Let's listen, conversation, engage, participation about issues, dates, and events. I guarantee you this is time well spent. Success, business, relationships, discussion over tea. Go ahead and take a sip. All around the world, it's tea time with Olive. Let's have a good time. Just watch, listen. Tea time with Olive is what you've been missing. All around the world, it's tea time with Olive. Let's have a good time. Just watch, listen. Tea time with Olive is what you've been missing. Tea time with Olive. 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 Tea time with.
Hey, 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 see how excited I am? Before I even come on, I start shouting, hey! Hey, welcome to Tea Time with Olive. Hey, here we go. Another evening with Olive. Don't you rather watch my show than Warriors? Come on. I know every time people text me, change your time. I'm like, I can't. It's live. And there's a lot of people that are watching the show. So welcome to Tea Time with Olive. Before I start my show, I want to shout out to a couple of people that I run into today. I met a good friend of mine, Sophia and Mark Quinn, and they have an amazing boutique in Oakland on 15th Street, and it's called Calculated Clothing. And I actually bought 2 T-shirts for my boyfriend today. They have an amazing line of clothes, beautiful shoes, clothes. Check it out. Right next door from them, there's a restaurant. It's called Mimi's House. It's a beautiful restaurant, Asian food, and Kim is the owner. Amazing food. So I told her that I'm going to mention that I went there for lunch today. So anyways, welcome, Cynthia. Welcome to the show.
Hi, I'm so excited to be here.
Good. Awesome.
Excited.
I'm glad you're excited to be here. And she was questioning about my yellow tea. It's a green tea, okay?
Special blend.
It's special. So Cynthia, go ahead and tell our audience about yourself.
Well, hello, Tea Time with Olive family. My name is Cynthia Evans, and I'm the CEO and founder of Sin Entertainment and also of Beneath the Wings Foundation.
Oh, wow. You're going to have to explain that to us. What does that mean?
Well, with Beneath the Wings Foundation, we're a nonprofit that we actually go to different facilities. We want to take it state to state, and we entertain the military community, whether they're in rehabilitation centers, living community centers, getting ready to go on deployment. The programs are specifically designed to fit the venue, from comedians to live band music.
Oh, wow. And when you say we, what do you mean by we?
When I say we, I'm talking about the board members of the nonprofit. There's a group of us, of course, that keeps it going. We have some awesome musicians that volunteer their time and great comedians also.
Wow, that's so interesting. Yeah, I went through Cynthia's page. I was, introduced by Lawrence. Thank you, Lawrence. I went through your page, and as you all know, I'm a social media kind of girl. So I went and I checked it out. I went through her page, and I was like, oh my God, she's not only beautiful, but a lot of talent out there, and you have a beautiful voice.
Oh,
She could sing.
I try a little bit.
So what brought you in this line? What made you,
Well, as far as the music part of it, which is one of the programs from Beneath the Wings Foundation, I actually didn't know I had a voice. I'd always wanted to learn music, but unfortunately, my parents weren't able to afford it.
Right.
I didn't learn that I had a voice until later on in age, and I thought, wow, if I had the ability, as a child to learn how to play piano.
Well, the truth is, that she was singing in the shower, and then she realized that, oh boy, I could sing.
Well, no, what happened? I happened to be with an artist in the studio, and someone asked, can you want to do a hook? I'm like, well, I don't think I can really sing.
Right.
I went in and tried it from there. I was in love with Mike.
Right.
And went on from that to Sin Entertainment, where I did live band performances and comedy.
Wow. So you
Yeah.
do comedy shows too?
Comedy shows as well. And
Really?
so I just roll that over to help the military servicemen
Uh-huh.
and veterans, to entertain them because a lot of them feel like they've been left behind.
Right. And
So we
it's
go
so
out.
true. It's
Yeah.
unfortunate, but it is so true. Wow, what you're doing, it's amazing. It's, you just touched my heart. So who fund all this
Well,
all the
that's why I'm here, Olive. I would love for your great family to go to www.Beneath His Wings Foundation or www.bhwf.org and, share the light, make your light shine bright by brightening the light of others by making a donation. And it's it's tax exempt.
Of course, that better be right. With the work you put in, and now then some of the pictures and some of the clips I saw, there was a lot of children involved.
Yeah, we do have what we call our second program where we want to offer programs for children, whether it's cheerleading or the music or dance, until we can find the facility
Right.
and have more sponsorships.
Right.
We're actually taking them on different trips, like we get sponsored from the Giants or the Sharks or games like that. These
Oh,
are
you
kids that
do?
haven't, these are kids that
Nice.
haven't seen a professional game. So that's been fun so far.
Right.
So we're
right.
trying to do that to brighten their light and let them get exposure to that arena until we can get our building and more
Right.
funding for instruments and things like that.
Of course.
Yeah.
Now, the children that are working with you, are they from certain school, or do you take volunteers from any?
Take volunteers, yeah.
Okay.
Take volunteers.
Where's your base at?
We're out of Tracy.
Okay.
We're out of Tracy. Home office right now.
Right. Right.
But like I said, we are seeking to have our own building or
Right. Right.
location.
To have that.
Yeah.
Well, so let's say somebody's interested from, I don't know, San Jose.
Yeah.
How do you work that out? Let's say they have their kids, they want their kids to be part of this program. Or are you not there yet, I should say?
We're not there yet, but when we do, we're going to accept kids from all over.
Right.
Maybe have like a summer program for those that can't afford extracurriculum activities.
Right.
And right now, it's just touching base with the schools and seeing if there's any kids that are interested in taking the programs that can't really, afford it. at the time.
Right, right. Well, everything you're doing it on your own time. You're doing it
Yeah.
voluntarily. So you're asking from the community. You're asking if they could, give not only money donation, but also to help you grow this program. Obviously, it seems like it's a wonderful program, not only for the kids, but for the veterans, for I saw we were talking about it, or I read it somewhere in your page that you even go to the hospitals, right?
Yes, we'll go to any facility, whether it's a living community center, hospital, or active duty military base. Yeah.
And these children, they play instruments, or do you teach
That's what
them
we
how
want to
to?
teach them how to play the instruments. Yeah.
Okay.
Like that's why I was relating to me not being able to take piano as a child. I didn't know I
Right.
had the talent. So any children, they can come in and just explore the different instruments. So
Right.
we're also looking for instrument donations as well to
Okay.
get that part of the
So
program.
instrument donation, time, money, anything else?
Yeah, just support us, help us brighten our
Right.
light by brightening yours,
Right.
giving back to the military community and children.
Right, right. What a beautiful program. I actually I was invited to an event in San Francisco. This is before I knew you. We went to San Francisco, and it was a really great event that this gentleman put together. Was actually, what's his name? I forgot his name. He put together basically what it was, that the group of people that gathered there, everybody donate. They put a free concert basically, but the money that was collected, it was for the children in Kenya that they wanted to teach them music. Now there are few musicians showed up at the concert, so they give instruments out too, and that was completely surprise to them.
Awesome.
And then they had a very famous singer, I forgot, from Australia, I believe. He sent a message that he's giving away his piano for donation, so he could sell it and use that money. So you never
That's
know what
great.
comes out of it, So, but how long have you been doing this
We're
program?
in our 5th year.
Oh,
We're in our 5th year,
wow.
and this is the first year we're actually reaching out to the public so that we can expand.
Right.
So
So
we're
how
really
did you
excited
do it
about that.
before that, this past 4 years?
The volunteers, we would put in our funds, and then we have comedians and the musicians that donate their time. But
Okay.
of course, for us to expand and
Yes.
to touch more hearts, we need the funding
Yeah,
to do
this
that.
is a wonderful program that you have. Not only going to the hospitals, but going to the veterans, but now that you're planning on going to different states,
Yeah.
that's
That's the hope.
awesome, right? So what do you do on the side as a do you have any time for yourself?
Not really.
Because I see you on Facebook, you're pretty busy.
This is really near and dear to my heart, so my extra time go to that.
Right.
And just trying to, continue to expand.
Well, with any business you started, you got to be focused. You just have to put your, it will happen if you're 100% committed to what you do and you believe what you do.
Right.
It will happen. It's just nowadays it's so difficult for people to donate money because there's so many organizations. Every corner
Great
you turn around.
organizations, yes.
Every Sunday you go to church, they ask for donations.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the month, you're like, I'm dried with my donations, right? So it's hard to make all those donations. But, this is a good cause. If you have kids that you want them to join the program, or if they're interested on helping you to open a same under your name, of course, open a different location, maybe in Santa Clara, San Jose area, probably would be good, or even San Francisco. So they could use your license. Do you want to? You want
Yes,
to talk about a
definitely.
little about if there's people interested to come and join you? Where can they meet you? Their
Right.
phone number? Do you have
Right, you can reach me through Beneath the Wings, Cynthia Evans, actually, at beneaththeswingsfoundation.org. Just send me an email, and we can connect through that way.
Okay, and you're open for them to to open a different location, and
Yes,
you will
different
guide them.
locations would be fine. Great tax write-off, and we can work together to make a difference.
Right. So you're open to help, to even in different states, or because we have viewers that are it's actually international, so they're watching it from all over. So you're open for different states?
Right now, it's just in the California area. But as far as traveling to entertain the military community, we can go to state.
Anywhere, but
Yeah.
so she's willing to take a check from anywhere.
From anywhere. You can make a donation at www.bhwf.org. It's fast, it's safe, and it's easy.
So how does it work? They go on your website, and there's going to be a section that says make a donation,
Yes,
and
click
then
on the donate button, and you just put your information in. It's fast, like I said, safe and secure.
safe and secure. Okay, let's put her on the spot. We usually do that, right? So let's put you on the spot.
Yes,
Okay, so
please
it's
try it. Yeah.
okay. So let's say it's election time, right? Are you registered to vote?
Of course.
There you go. Come on,
Yes, of
guys. I just got a
course, of
text right
course.
now. Are you registered to vote? I'm like, I have the envelope in my
Oh,
car,
yeah.
sitting right on my
Definitely.
seat. Okay. So, tell our audience how important it is to register to vote.
Well, I think to register to vote is one of the biggest platforms you have to let your beliefs, to let what your goals are for yourself or for your family be known. You got to make sure that you support the right candidate that sees your vision and your views of what you want the country to become.
Right. And I was reading an article yesterday actually, and there's so many women, there's so many people lost their lives. They fought for us to have that right to vote as minorities. It could be Muslim, it could be black, it could be white, it could be Latina, it could be anything. But for minorities, there's a lot of people that lost their lives for us to have this opportunity to vote. Now, people wait until it's time to vote, but don't forget, you got to register to vote. So you have, I believe, until the 23rd to register. So it is super important. Make sure you register to vote. And do you have any other last-minute messages for our audience about your program?
Yeah, I would really like for you to take a look at our program, www.beneathhiswingsfoundation.org, and also Center Entertainment. I wanted to mention a great artist that we have, the real Mr. Anon. Check his CD out, and just know to let your light shine bright by helping others.
Right. All right. Well, thank you so much, Cynthia, for
Thank
coming
you.
to the show. And hopefully you get some good turnout from this. And best of luck.
Awesome. Appreciate your time, Olive.
Sure.
Thank
We'll
you
be
very
right
much.
back.
Bye.
Can't nobody tell me we ain't living life the way we want to. We keep it playing, do what we wanna do. This my late night, early mornings on my shit. On my shit. This my late night, early mornings on my shit. On my shit. New city by the morning, by the hour went to sleep. I need to cease to give me leg room. Last night's wristbands probably take the shit from my section to the bedroom. Once you see it high, see it naked pictures in the DM, this shit get to your head too. I'm sure they notice how we out here living loaded. Niggas told me just always give them the same, yo. Now it's time to pay the piper, just to blow the tab of some shit that you might admire, my ghetto gospel, I'm here to speak to the choir. Probably between some legs like I'm 94 jail ride. About 100 miles I'm running, it's all in a day's work. Real chickens with me, just naming one of the perks. On the goal for the narrows, I put the ditch in reverse, black bottles for purely quenching our thirst, now they all know I'm rarely round these bridges, reppin' every chance I'm getting. My nigga still on the Abbey on the same note. Got women ready to try me on my days low. The vision so 2020, I'm just young, wild and gifted. And life is just like a midget. Doubt me, I'm showing proof and I pray that I get a witness on. The wrist flicking, I'm cooking, I'm in the kitchen. Got a pocket full of prezzies, 2 miles and plane tickets on mamas. New city by the morning, by the hour went to sleep. I need to cease to give me leg room. Last night's wristbands probably take the shit from my section to the bedroom.
Dre, get up. Boy, don't you hear that alarm? Get up. It's a school day now. Quit being lazy. Come on.
It's my late night, early mornings on my shit. On my shit. New city by the morning, by the hour went to sleep. I need to cease to give me leg room. Last night's wristbands probably take the ditches from my section to the bedroom. Once you see it high, see it naked pictures in the DM, this shit get to your head too. I'm sure they notice how we out here living loaded. Niggas told me just always give them the same, yo.
Hello, hello. Welcome back. Welcome, Mr. Orlando Griffin. Put him on the spot, right? Welcome to Tea Time with Olive. How are you?
Thank you for having me. I'm great.
Sure,
Good
sure.
to see you.
I hope you guys enjoyed the clip that we played. I think it's the second time we played on my show. That's because people request. So I hope Court Smith's watching this show live. I think he is. And that was a great clip. Anyways, before we walked into the studio today, Orlando here gave me his business card. I didn't realize that his logo, it says OG. It's Orlando Graves. I wasn't
me.
kidding. That is you. So Orlando, go ahead and tell our audience about yourself.
Hi, I'm Orlando Graves of O Graves Realty. I'm a Bay Area realtor, and I am here for all of your real estate needs.
Right? All of it.
All of them, yes.
Okay, Orlando. So I promised some of my audience that are waiting for you to be on the show, they had some questions like, right now it seems like, it seems like it's been a couple of days, or I should say a couple of weeks, that people have these questions. That seems like the banks are getting a little easy now when it comes to loans.
Yes, things have definitely changed since the crash, and they're more lax than they were, which is a good thing.
Right,
Because
right.
at first it was making very hard for potential buyers to get loans. They had made it
Right.
very hard. So it's much easier now.
Okay. Well, so you're saying that it is a good time. It's a good time to buy a house if they're house buyers, if they're shopping around.
Yes, this is the perfect time right now.
So if this is their first time, it's their first time that they're buying a house, what are some of the things that they should be prepared?
Well, definitely they should contact a great agent and someone that can guide them through the process, be it as a first-time home buyer. Depending on their needs, there are programs out there with down payment assistance. They should just look for someone that they can trust, such as myself, and they can guide
I was
them.
going to say that.
Yeah.
Is that you? Okay.
Of course, they can guide them and hold their hand through the whole process.
Right,
'Cause,
right.
It can be
Right.
easy and it can be difficult.
Right,
So they just
right.
need a right guide.
Right guy. And, I know Lando for a few years now. Honestly, he's very good at what he does. He will guide you. He will help you. He'll give you the honest truth of whatever's going on or what you need. And so let's say if they're first time home buyer, can they contact you and can you guide them over the phone that what they need
Yes, I
before
can.
they meet you? So that way both of your times are safe as far as the paperwork, as far as what they need to do if they're a first-time home buyer.
Yes, they can contact me and I can give them a blow-by-blow on every step they need. And I have, of course, referrals. I can connect them with the right people.
Right.
They can get the job done.
So before they contact you, what they need to have, so even to make both of your jobs easy?
Well, they want to have 2 years of W-2 forms, a couple of months of their bank statements, and pay stubs. That would be the main thing. And if they could have their credit report, that would be helpful. But the
Okay.
lender's most likely going to run their credit anyway.
Okay. And so they need to, what would be their credit?
Well, they have different programs. 620 is normally the lowest. They do have a program that can go down as 580 even, but anything 700 and above, they're winning, and they can get the best rates and the best deals.
Wow.
Yes.
That's not bad. So right now, it seems like, because of the what happened in 2007 or 8 or 9, during that time, a lot of people are worried, scared. They probably have trusting issues because they just don't want what happened then to happen to them, right? So that's some of the reasons. And me being a financial advisor myself, I usually advise people that, if you're gonna find a realtor, if you're gonna find an agent, do your research. Don't just pick somebody because it's your friend or it's because your neighbor. Do your research about the company. Do a background check. Everything is on social media now.
Of course.
And, before you pick that person, the right person for you. So go ahead and tell us about the market. What market do you think, what areas are new areas? Do you have an idea in Bay Area, growing areas that would be easier for people to purchase home?
Well, as far as easier, again, it just depends on everyone's situation. Right now, the Bay Area is so hot, especially Oakland, and I work the Oakland area,
Right.
and in fact, the entire Bay Area, so surrounding cities. Just depending on their situation, of course, if they're qualified to purchase in Oakland, that's the best bet because it's like a gold mine right now.
Right, right.
Oakland property is very valuable, and if not, then again, we can reach out to the suburban cities, which are also good ways to go.
Well,
and a little cheaper.
even with the neighbor cities around Oakland, some of the sister cities, which is Richmond, Vallejo, right? Or Vallejo's
Richmond,
farther.
Vallejo, Antioch,
Yeah.
Tracy.
Right. Those are all the areas, the options around Oakland,
Yes.
which, but I just went to River Islands just recently. Last week, I went there, and there's, oh my God, these homes are so beautiful, so gorgeous. And if you really think about it, yes, traffic is always there. You know, it's
Yes.
Bay Area, you have to deal with traffic. But really, if you think about it, when it comes to Oakland, because not only having the Raiders, the Warriors,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
the airport,
Go
you
Warriors.
know,
Yes.
everything is, it's definitely heated. It's just beautiful. You know, I just hanged out most of the day today in Oakland today in downtown, around the lake, the restaurants, the businesses. It's growing. It's a good area to live.
Yes.
But the prices are definitely increasing in Oakland.
Yes,
Yeah.
and they're kind of topping out right now. Of course, they're on a very incline deeply. It's kind of topping out again, which is better for buyers right now. But yeah, it's hot. It's a
Right,
hot
it's
market.
hot market. So tell us about yourself. How long have you been with in the industry?
I've been in the industry for 9 years now. I
Wow.
came in when it hit rock bottom.
Wow.
And just
So you
watched
learned it the hard
turn.
way.
I learned it the hard way, which was good for me because it gave me so much experience, and now
Right.
I'm very fluent at what I do.
Right.
And even when I came in, it was more so to help people because it was a time of foreclosures and
Right,
short
right,
sales.
right.
So,
So you get to learn that aspect.
yes,
yeah.
definitely. So
Yeah.
I'm very people oriented, and I'm interested in assisting people more than just the pay
Right.
of the career.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's put him on the spot.
Let's do it.
Let's put him on the spot. That's gonna be easy. It's gonna be personal. And,
Let's do it. Okay.
Okay. So how often do you work out?
Oh, pretty often.
He seems like he's pretty buff, right?
Just a
Like,
couple times a week.
Well, it looks like it's probably 5 hours, couple of times a week.
I try to stay healthy. So
Yeah,
I can
that's good.
represent my clients. to the fullest.
There you go. He
gotta be there for him, right?
He twisted back to business.
course,
Right,
yeah.
of course, yeah. Well, I know, like I said, I do know you for quite some time, and you're very professional. You're obviously good at what you do. Have you always been in Oakland area, or have you worked in different areas?
In regards to real estate, yeah, I started in Oakland and then ventured out again as I go from Sacramento to Oakley, Bay Point, and again the surrounding Bay Area cities. But Oakland is the home base where I
Where you
drive
do
my
most
business.
of your businesses,
Yes.
right? So now, if there's, let's give an advice if somebody wants to join and do what you do. What advice do you have for them?
Well, I love the career. You gotta have a passion for it. Again, for me, it's not just about the paycheck. So hopefully someone that wants to get into this business, again, just loves real estate and love what they do. And makes
It's
it
really
easier.
not as easy as a lot of people say, oh, I want to go in real estate. No, it's really not that
No,
easy.
honestly, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not. It's
So sometimes it's same business that I'm in, you got to market yourself, you got to promote it yourself, you got to do your own paperwork. And then to get into industry, you actually have to, there's the licenses that you need to take some tests, right?
Of
And those
course.
books are pretty big.
yes, and long tests. So yeah, it's definitely a lot involved. But for me, it's just well worth it. And I'm
Do
sure
you
it
have
would
to
be for
renew
others.
like every,
Yes, in
because I
fact,
know we do.
every 4 years. In fact, I just renewed 2 weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah, so I had to do the whole
Wow.
testing
Yes, I
and
know. You have to
the
do
whole
the
thing.
whole studying
Yes.
again. And I'm glad they do that because there's so much in the industry changes that if you don't study or if you don't learn it, you might really hurt somebody.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't have your right information in there. Yeah.
You really need to know this business and know what you're doing so that you can
Right.
serve your customers to the best of your ability.
Right. So let's say they get their license, but then, finding clients, that's another thing. It's a business that you can't just assume that they're going to come to you. It takes time, years
Yes.
to build it up, and more than anything, trust.
Yes. It's funny you mentioned that, actually, because I was speaking with some guys earlier that I work with in my organization. through the city of Oakland, and we're thinking on starting some mentorship programs, and I'm going to volunteer in that. So if anyone want to learn
Really?
real estate, they can look me up, and I'll be glad to assist with that.
Wow. Where can they find you?
Well, they can call me at my phone number, 510-508-8847. I can be reached via email at ogravesrealty. That's O-G-R-A-V as in Victor, E-S, Realty, R-E-A-L-T-Y @gmail.com. Or they can go to my website, ogravesrealty.com, which is being revamped right now, so it's under maintenance.
Under construction.
Construction, yes.
Right. I'm just looking.
Rebuilding.
I just can't get over your card. OG.
Yeah, that's me.
That is so interesting. And you got the Oakland tree going on.
Yes, I
Pretty nice.
represent it,
So
yeah.
let's promote Nas here. So if you want this wonderful, is Nas also working on your website?
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
good.
yes,
He
yes.
also worked on my sister's website. He's doing a good job too.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
Nas.
if you guys need help with your website, or if you need design, he's doing amazing job. I really like this. I think I'm making mine, and he's made all my business cards.
Yeah, he's a
But
good
yeah,
guy.
he's good guy.
I'm glad you turned me on to him, actually.
I know. Well, that's what I do. I
That's what you
connect
do.
people, right?
Yeah,
So that's good that you're doing that volunteer thing. That's awesome. So you're looking for probably high school graduates or college graduates. What are you looking for?
Well, honestly, anyone that wants to get into the business, in fact, during our conversation earlier, it was also geared toward those that won't be able to go to college, that's also seeking a career.
Right.
Trying to reach out to the community and help
Right, right.
the underprivileged as well. But anyone that's interested in learning the business, I'm interested in
Well,
mentoring.
maybe it will help them once they come and they see that, what you do, how you do. Maybe it even motivates them to go to school, and maybe that's something that encourages them to go to school even. Because you got to have some knowledge when,
Definitely.
working with, you can't just take few tests and few certificates and say, here I am,
That's
I'm
right.
a
No,
real
you-
estate agent or a realtor. No.
Yes, yes.
You got to have some knowledge, some studies. And being, we're kind of in the same business. Me, financial world, I do watch a lot of news. If I don't really watch a lot of movies or TVs or shows, because you got to have up-to-date knowledge every day
Exactly.
for your clients, because you never know. I was just telling Yolanda that, I saw in the news in San Francisco, the market's going down like 2 or 3%. He's like, don't ask me no percent. Because it changes every day.
It's always
I mean,
changing.
the market right now, because of elections, so it's like a roller coaster. It's going to go down and up, down and up. So you don't know really what's going on, but you gotta be up to date to it. So, what are your thoughts about registration?
Please get registered.
Yeah, I'm big on that.
and we-
Register.
And we've campaigned before together, so
Yes, we
definitely,
have. Yes.
If don't complain if you don't get out there and vote and do your thing. Have a voice and use it. That's my thoughts.
Yeah,
on it.
and one of the things that we learned during the campaigning that we did, that was a lot of people that are really passionate about voting, then they realize, oh, we didn't know we had to register.
Right.
So you still have the 23rd. I really highly recommend to register, and because you just have to vote. I run into a few people this week, and unfortunately, like, oh no, there's not. I'm really not interested in any of these candidates this round. I don't think I feel like I don't even want to vote. I'm like, not voting. It's like voting for a wrong person.
Exactly.
So. Yeah, everybody's choices are different, but you gotta vote.
Yep.
You just gotta get your voice heard. So do you have any last minute advice or anything that for our audience to how to contact you or why to contact you? Why are you so special, Lando?
Well, again, because I'm here to help. Again, with all your real estate needs, I do relocation. So many people are migrating to Oakland, be it from San Francisco or other cities or other states, even as well as countries. So definitely reach out to me. I'd love to help or guide you in the right direction. And
Right.
I'm your guy.
And how about if they're doing refinancing? If would you help them if they they want to refinance their property, or?
Yes, I do have go-to lenders. In fact, I was with one today that I'm assisting a client of mine with the refi. So definitely, like I said, all your real estate needs, I'll make it happen.
All your real estate
Yes,
needs, go
yes.
go to Orlando Graves. I like how that sounds.
Graves.
Graves. Graves.
Yes.
Orlando Graves. Yeah, I love that. So contact them one more time. Can you read your phone number just slow?
Yes, 510-508-8847.
If you're a first-time home buyer, you want to contact them because it gets confusing out there. You could get a lot of information from different people. Different banks give you different information. Even when you go online, you get different information. But finding the right person that you could, actually trust. Do your shopping around, see who makes the more sense to you, but don't confuse yourself because sometimes I'm like that. I research so much that I confuse myself instead of meeting with three. I think meeting in person is a lot better than
Yes.
than going online. So call Orlando and meet with them. And your office is in Oakland, or you could meet them anywhere.
I can meet them anywhere. Basically, my office is across from Lake Merritt, 300 Lakeside, in the large Kaiser building. Yeah, but I can meet wherever someone would like if they're in a Bay Area.
Right. Do you have any good positive stories that you could tell us? A short, sweet story that you helped somebody.
Well, I've helped someone all the time. Well, I would say I just helped a client. We sold a $1.7 million triplex around the lake. And this is a client I've been dealing with for 3 years. I took him from a short sale through a bankruptcy, back through a short sale. Now that the market is great, he was able to do a regular sale, and he was able to net 1.75 mil. So
Wow, good for you
after
and good
3
for
years,
him.
it just finally happened on Friday the 13th. This past Friday. So
Well,
that's
it's
a good
not
luck
Friday
day.
the 13th for everybody.
Yeah, it was a good luck day.
That was a good day. Hey, we know it works on you. It's a
Yes,
good luck day
yes,
for you.
yes.
Wow, that's awesome. But it took you 3 years.
3 years.
Wow.
So again, and that just shows how I help clients. I mean, that was
That
three,
shows
was
how
3 years.
committed you
Yeah,
were.
and that was 3 years without pay.
Right.
In anything, but
Well,
my
in our
passion is to help
business,
this
you get
client.
paid when the
Yeah.
deal is closed.
Of course,
Yeah,
yeah.
I know how that is. But thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for coming to the show. Again, we just, based on all the questions that you guys were sending me, these are some of the questions that we had. For more, contact them. So thank you for watching. See you next time.
And thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Lights, cameras, action.